Ever wonder if there's a gold medal for recovering from a divorce? Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to the Divorce Olympics, a whimsical event where we flip the script on the emotional roller coaster that is divorce and turn it into a light-hearted competition. Picture this, a string of fictitious Olympic Games that could, in an alternate universe, help us bounce back from life's hard knocks with a chuckle and a smile. Now, before we go any further, let's make one thing crystal clear. This isn't about belittling the emotional toll of divorce, far from it. It's about embracing humor as a coping mechanism. Laughter, after all, has always been a universal antidote to pain, and who couldn't use a hearty dose of giggles during tough times, right? Our Divorce Olympics is a whimsical, fictional event series meant to lighten the mood. It's not a guidebook nor a how-to manual. We aren't advocating for you to literally sprint away from your feelings or to pummel your ex's photo in a makeshift boxing match, though the mental image is pretty hilarious. This is merely a comical spin on a difficult situation. So, let's take this journey with a pinch of salt and a generous helping of laughs. Remember, the ultimate goal here isn't to win at divorce, because there are no winners or losers in such situations. Rather, it's about navigating through the murky waters of change and coming out the other side a stronger, happier, and more resilient version of yourself. It's about finding the silver lining in the storm clouds and using humor as our umbrella. So are you ready for some fun? Are you ready to take a step back from the seriousness of it all and have a good laugh? We hope you are, because we're about to embark on a laughter-filled journey that will lighten the load and brighten your day. Now, without further ado, let's dive into the first event in our Divorce Olympics. First up, we have the Ice Cream Marathon. Now, this event is all about self-indulgence, a treat for your taste buds and your soul. Picture this. You're at your local ice cream shop, spoilt for choice with a kaleidoscope of flavors. The goal? To sample each one. From classics like vanilla and chocolate to adventurous options like lavender honey or chili chocolate, it's a sweet, creamy journey of discovery. Let's not forget there's no stopwatch here. The Ice Cream Marathon isn't a race, it's a marathon of pleasure, an exercise in exploring the delightful world of frozen treats. So take your time, let every flavor melt on your tongue, let it tell its story. And remember, the ultimate goal here isn't to set a record, it's about finding joy, one scoop at a time. So go on, treat yourself. Remember, this event isn't about speed, it's about savoring the flavor. On to the next event. Next, we have the X-Boxing match. A unique event that champions the art of letting out frustration in a healthy, and dare I say, hilariously imaginative way. Picture this. You're in a boxing ring, gloves on, and in front of you is a punching bag. But this isn't just any punching bag. This punching bag has a print of your ex's face on it. Oh, the catharsis. Now, before you get any ideas, we're not promoting violence here. Rather, we're advocating a humorous way to dissipate any lingering resentment. So, step into the ring. Imagine that punching bag is all the arguments, all the disagreements, and every little thing that went wrong. And just let loose. Give it a 1-2 punch, a left hook, or even an uppercut if you're feeling particularly adventurous. But remember, this is just a metaphor. A way to express your emotions while getting a bit of a workout too. Remember, it's all in good fun. Now, let's move on to the next event. Now we're moving on to the Retail Therapy Relay. This is the event where you give yourself permission to indulge a little. Ah, the sweet scent of self-indulgence. Imagine yourself in a bustling mall, the center of the Retail Therapy Relay. You're the star athlete darting from store to store, skillfully navigating the aisles, and triumphantly emerging with bags of goodies. Think of it as a marathon of joy. You're not just shopping, you're scoring victories in the form of your favorite items. The latest book from your preferred author? Victory. That trendy scarf you've had your eye on? Another win. But remember, this isn't about breaking the bank. It's about self-care and treating yourself. It's about having fun and finding joy in the little things. It's about replacing old memories with new, happier ones. Remember, it's not about how much you spend, but how much fun you have. Let's move on to the next event. Next up, the Friend Fiesta. That's right. Imagine this. You're the host of your very own shindig, surrounded by your favorite people. It's time to put on your party hat and dance shoes. This is an opportunity to let loose, have a laugh, and remind yourself of the joy of companionship. The Friend Fiesta is all about celebrating the bonds that enrich our lives. It's a chance to toast to friendships old and new, and to share stories that make us laugh until we cry. In essence, it's a jubilant reminder that no matter what life throws our way, we're never alone. Though it may sound like a blast, remember that the Friend Fiesta isn't just about throwing the biggest bash on the block. It's about surrounding yourself with positive influences, those who uplift and support you. It's not about the number of guests, but the quality of connections. Remember, it's about quality, not quantity. Now onto our final event. Last but not least, we have the Self-Love Sprint. Now don't let the name fool you. This isn't about lacing up your trainers and seeing how fast you can run a mile. No, this sprint is all about embracing the most important person in your life, you. Think of this sprint as a marathon for your self-esteem. The starting line is right here, right now. And the finish? Well, there isn't one, because self-love is a lifelong journey, not a destination. So ready, set, go. First up, we have the affirmation hurdles. This is where you leap over negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Each hurdle represents a negative belief about yourself, and your task is to clear it with a powerful, uplifting statement. I am not good enough becomes I am enough just as I am. I will never find love again transforms into I am deserving of love and happiness. Remember, the only person you're racing against here is yourself. Next, we have the self-care obstacle course. This is a twisty, turny path filled with activities that make you feel good. Whether it's a relaxing bubble bath, a good book, or a hot cup of tea, this is your chance to spoil yourself rotten. It's like a spa day, but you don't have to get out of your pajamas. Finally, we have the acceptance stretch. This is where you reach deep inside and embrace every part of yourself, even the bits you're not so fond of. It's about understanding that you are a work in progress, and that's perfectly okay. You don't have to be perfect to be amazing. Now, I can hear you asking, how do I win this sprint? Well, the beautiful thing about the self-love sprint is that everyone's a winner. Just by showing up, by choosing to love and accept yourself, you're already on the podium. Remember, it's not a race, but a journey. Now let's wrap things up. And now for the grand finale, the medal ceremony. Let's take a moment to reflect on the events we've just experienced together, shall we? Each competition, from the ice cream marathon to the self-love sprint, symbolizes a crucial step on the path to healing after a divorce. First, there was the Divorce Olympics. This event was all about embracing the challenge of change. Just like an athlete, you're in training, strengthening your resilience muscles, and testing your emotional endurance. Then we indulged in the ice cream marathon, a tongue-in-cheek reminder that it's okay to have a little comfort food now and then. And who said you can't have fun while nursing a broken heart? Next up, the ex-boxing match. Now, we're not suggesting a physical bout with your ex. Instead, this event represents the need to face your feelings, not bury them. It's about giving yourself permission to feel the hurt, the anger, and yes, even the relief. The retail therapy relay was a fun twist on the concept of retail therapy. Sometimes a shopping spree can be just the ticket to lift your spirits. But remember, it's not about the things you buy, but the joy you derive from the experience. The Friend Fiesta was a celebration of the power of friendship. Surrounding yourself with love and support can be the best antidote to the loneliness that often accompanies a divorce. Finally, we sprinted towards self-love. Remember, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. This event was about nurturing self-compassion, finding your inner strength, and rediscovering who you are as an individual. Each of these events represents a victory. There are no losers in the Divorce Olympics. We're all winners here because we're taking steps towards healing, towards a brighter future. And with that, we conclude our Divorce Olympics. Remember, every step you take is a victory, so hang that gold medal with pride.